What's going on YouTube? Today I got a new video kind of concept for you guys. Usually I'm just dropping builds, SIGs, dribble tutorials, but today I guess it is a build video. I'm just going to go over this 6'2", basically how to use him and basically a 5v5 setting. So this is not Comp Pro Am, which is what I made the 6'2" build for. If you guys haven't seen the 6'2" build, I put it up at the top right. But if you haven't, this is, hold up. My bad about that. My fan just came on, but yeah, this isn't the Comp Pro Am. This is actually a solo rec game, but you see, even in this 5v5 game, in the solo rec, it didn't feel like a comp game, but it gave a few senses of it. So I'm just going to show you guys basically the ins and outs of using this build. So off rip, this other point guard I was going up against was really good offensively as well. And once again, this build has no defense. So usually in Comp Pro Am, I'm going to be switching. You see me dot the big, but he can't hit. I'm going to switch on defense, and I would either guard corner or have a lockdown guard ball. So basically just hide my player. But the solo rec, we really don't do that. And right now I'm just chilling, listening to music. So I'm not communicating with my team, telling nobody to switch. I don't even think we had a lock that could really even guard this dude. I think I would have did the best anyway. So off rip, we're down early, and I'm running pick and roll with the big. He's just unable to hit his shot right now, so we're just come off down 4 real quick. So I'm going to be speeding up all the dry moments where nothing much really happened. So you see we got a quick fast break bucket and they got a nice little midi. But now I got the ball, and usually in the first quarter, I just try to see how the defense plays and how my offensive teammates space the floor, how they move as well. So first quarter is usually just a feel out for me, which is why I would take that shot on the wing that I just had. But I decided to hit the roll, see how the defense would react to me not taking the shot, see how much space I would get. So I didn't want to just jack off rip, but see us get a stop, and now we're in fast break again, and we don't get it to go. But he gets the board, hits me in the corner, and you know I'm not missing that. That's way too easy. Got a 97-3, open looks, catch and shoot Hall of Fame, corner specialist Hall of Fame. You're really not going to miss no open shots. I just hit starter 3 as well, so I got new SIGs on, a few new SIGs. I didn't want to change my jump shot because I like it. I don't think I'm going to switch to Patty Mills on this build, but yeah, I'm going to keep playing around with starter 3 animation, see which ones are good. I did get the tray fade, but that's a whole nother video. I'm going to go into those animations, but you see me hit the big again on a pop. He could hit his shot. It was more 50-50. I don't really know what he shot off top, but I have a scoreboard at the end of the game. So I'm going to keep hitting him if they're going to keep leaving him open on the pop, because obviously he can hit the shot, and at the end of the day, it's up to him to be able to hit the shot. So that's my mindset. I'm going to just keep abusing the pick and roll until they stop that or pick and pop. But we just can't get no rebounds here. And then he's just too fast for my no defensive build right now. I can get my defense to like a 56, my perimeter, but it's still not enough right now. I didn't even upgrade it yet. So he's just too fast. He creates enough space to get to his shot. I see the cutter. He gets the little standing dunk. Always use your icons when you pass. I have a 91 pass accuracy with this build. Tyrese Halliburton pass style. They're gonna be dots. They're really not gonna miss that much. So this lock right here gets to a spot, hits his open 3. You can tell, I would say his guard, the other team's guard, big. Honestly, the whole other team, everybody who played this game, shout out to everybody if you're seeing this video. Everybody in this game was pretty good. Everybody knew what they was doing, I should say. That 300-pound lock is obviously a comp build. You can see how big and burly he is. If this was Pro-Am, he probably would have switched on me for the whole game and guarded me, or they would have ran the zone. So he was really good though. He could time his shot. He had a few streaky moments, but I passed it up the court on the break. He passes it right back. Once again, open shot. Not gonna miss. It's just not possible to miss those open shots unless 2K feels like Horn. But defensively, I think I was doing a pretty good job after this little first quarter. I started understanding, like, getting a feel for what moves their point guard was doing, and I feel like I was able to cut off a lot of it. I don't know what happens here. He gets the blow by, but he goes for a reverse, doesn't get it. The lockdown gets it, and then he kicks it across the court. I'm sitting here just trying to not get decks, basically. I'm just cutting off all of his moves, all the point guard's moves. But I see we got 4 seconds left, so I just throw the ball up, try to get a quick dunk, and that's the end of the quarter. He gets blocked. So to start the second quarter, when I'm coming up off of inbounds, I always put my icons up just because people usually are open like that. Unfortunately, he didn't take the shot there. He probably didn't think he would be open either, so he ends up passing it cross court. Good thing it wasn't stolen, so we get another chance at it. But offense gets a little stagnant with our 2 guard doing that. But our big's able to take a fade, and he's able to knock it down with take. So they get a BS bucket on the other end, and now I'm like, all right, it's about time for me to start getting active. So I do a little quick move, see the screen, and I'm just going to pull up, just time my jump shot. You see up top, Agent 3s, Deadeye, Dream Machine. All these badges are activated. I got a 97-3. I can take those contested shots if you step up late. I also have guard up. I don't think it shows up all the time. So if you're not stepping up all the way, I'm going to hit the shot. So that's why I like this 97-3 more than the 94 that I was debating on. But you see them, we just exchange buckets again. Then right here, I make a lot of mistakes right here. I remember this play. So right there, that's a fade, or I got to hit that big up top earlier. I get the little decks. I should have kept going. I had that shot. I tried to force the Penny Hardaway spin jumper because I literally just got it. Started 3 animations. So I tried to force it. Wasn't able to get no space off of it. So that possession's all on me as a guard. I got to either take those shots or make that pass faster. And that leads to them getting a wide open 3 on the other end, which is not good. So we're down 4 again. I'm trying to just get some space, just figure out what's going on. So like I said, I made the mistake last time. I'm not going to make it again. I'm going to take this fade and I'm going to hit it. They get another 3, so we're still down 5. I'm still working on crabs and which moves work with these new SIGs, but right here I got the wide open midi and I just end up missing. I know I was just talking all that cash about I'm not going to miss an open shot, but yeah, that one's on me. I thought it would be a closer contest. I didn't think he would reach, but I was going to jack it anyway, which is why I messed it up. So that one's all on me. I hit my big. I thought he was going to pop, but I hit him a little too early. I didn't give him a chance to either make that decision. So we end up getting a turnover. So once again, that should have been a turnover on me, not the big. So now on the other end, I think I'm playing pretty good defense here, but he blows by me and the 300-pound lockdown creates enough space off ball, and that one's also on me because my square button, my 3, thought he would have to play more help. Slowed him down a little bit, but we end up getting it back on the other end. He gets a nice little dex going, creates enough space. I see it. I hit him. They end up missing a midi, and now we're on the fast break, and that Trae Young fade is something serious. I was using Pro 2, I think, but Trae Young is definitely the fade. So once y'all hit starter 3, if y'all can get it, please put Trae Young on. That is the best fade in the game. Triple pull up, whatever you want to call it. So you see the scoreboard right there. We're not doing too bad. We started to come back. We was down 11, I think. Now we're down 6. We get this dude right here on the inbounds was really clutch right here. He just got a deflection. Then he got another one. And now right here, he gets his third. I'm hoping he hits me. He ends up just taking it, which we'll live with it because that puts us down 4. They get a BS bucket on the other end, and now their guard wants to play a little further up. So I'm just going to bait him into the screen. I wish dude was in the corner and not on the wing because that would have been a shot. But I'm able to see the roll, and since the other center was in a bad position and he was moving past him, my pass is going to drag him past. That's a lot of passing. But my pass is going to drag my big right past their big to where he's just going to be able to get the dunk. So that's a good thing. When you know how to time your passes and your receiver, I guess you can call it, is going to the right position, you can end up just getting right by somebody and going up with a pump fake and then standing dunk in comp settings. So right now, defensively, we're just shuffling. Thankfully, they missed. And then right here, I thought I was about to go out of bounds, but we have enough time, and me holding the ball a little longer made the defense shift a little bit. We get a steal. I pull up. Don't have enough time, so we missed. And we're going in a half now. So right out of halftime, like I said, on the inbounds, icons up. I see my man's. Actually, damn, I didn't even use my icons. But I seen him cutting. Or did I use them? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure I usually use them in that situation because you never know where the ball is going to go. But I always looking up court when I have enough space and there's not a 300-pound lock right in front of me. Always look up court so you can see your people cutting, your teammates cutting in that situation. And that's an easy deuce right there. So going into the game, I really just wanted to practice these new animations and stuff. So right here, I tried to do a Kyle Lowry, but 300-pound lock. Then I'm like, let me Trae Young. Then I was like, I don't think I have enough space. So then I just pulled it anyway because I was in Mamba mentality. Might as well take the shot anyway. Got a, 94 midi. Blinders popped up. Deadeye, Green Machine, guard up. Everything's popping up. I think I had midi magician too. I don't know why that didn't pop up. I guess it wasn't a fade. But you see me get a bump right there. I'm able to bump their other PG out of bounds. He was running too close to the baseline. So now I'm just working the screen. I see that they played it pretty well, but we had enough patience to be able to find something, get open. Our big was able to slip, and I hit him. Now coming down the other end, I get absolutely minked, but thankfully this dude misses the shot. And then we throw it up. I'm looking up court, got my icons up, see him going down. We get the foul and one. That's a huge bucket right there, which puts us up 4. I believe he hit the free throw too. So he actually misses the free throw, but they throw it up trying to get a break, and then he also cuts the pass off. And then he gets a blocking foul, which makes it a take foul because of how quick it happened. And for those who was talking about my 99 free throw, promise you, it's clutch for situations like that. You never know when you're going to need free throws. This is a close game. Every point matters. You got to be able to hit your free throws instead of leaving it up to somebody with an 80 rating. My big gets a pretty good screen there. I just got flustered about how much space I actually had. Didn't take the shot, but thankfully we ended up still scoring. I hit the 4, I guess, on the corner. He able to get the dunk. And then their 300-pound lockdown, low-key sold, but he got the board. he got the board and they ended up scoring on that possession. Now here I see my mans. I throw the late pass because I thought the big was going to reach. So that's a late pass on me. I either got to throw it on time or don't throw it at all. But thankfully they ended up fouling and we get another chance at it. I'm able to lose the point guard right off the inbounds, wide open corner three. You know me, I ain't missing that. They come down, get another wide open look because the whole team just jumped. So now I know after that last offensive possession that they're going to give me a little bit more space. So I have the space. The lock sees it, but he's just too late. And that's another wide open shot. I'm not missing that. I already told y'all plenty of times. I'm not missing a wide open three. I did miss that open midi before. But this build is just a do-it-all, except defense. A do-it-all offensive menace. He's just going to do it all. So I end up hitting the spacing on that fast break was a little bad now I'm looking at it. So I just gave it up. We unfortunately didn't get the points and it led to us fouling, but he missed the free throw. So after a few boring possessions that I'm either going to fast forward or cut out, they end up bringing the game within 2, and now they're starting to switch the 300-pound lock on me. So off rip, I come off the half-court screen. I see the big rolling, so I pass it to him. They end up both going to the roller, and the big is fortunately good enough to see me wide open for an open three. But they get another dunk right there. I see the up top. I'm thinking about hitting them. I know they want to switch too, so I hit them in the corner right when they're about to switch, and that's a wide open three. That's one thing you point guards need to learn is when you see people trying to switch, there's certain times where they're gonna have where that open man is gonna be open for so long the defense can't even recover. So if you know they're trying to switch, just have your icons up and just be ready for the pass, and also be once you get that action down of pressing R1 and then pressing it again to get rid of it to be able to shoot, if that made sense, then you're going to be so much better in situations where they're switching. Right there, it was a whole lot of nonsense, I'm not going to lie. I sold, he sold, we both sold. It happens, but I see him wide open and I just try to hit him for a quick one. I thought he was going to space more to the corner, but fortunately enough, we got the rebound. He tries to go up, doesn't get it, gets another rebound. He should have took that shot. I'm just chatting right now, I'm not going to lie. He hits me, clock running down, and I'm able to get the shot to fall. That Trae Young fade is something serious. So going into the fourth, I have 28 and 10, shooting 91%, and I don't have no turnovers to this point. But of course, fourth quarter comes, so you know what starts happening, a bunch of selling. So I have the wide open shot right here, but I just end up breaking it. I can't blame nobody for that but me. But at the end of the day, they didn't capitalize off that terrible miss, and now there's literally have 3 on me. I see the big just in the open space. I saw other people open, but the big was the best shooter in my opinion. Even though he was missing a lot, he was the best shooter and he was in take. I get minked once again. My defense has to be better if we want to win this game, and I promise you it will be better. I see him up top. I hit him. I'm thinking he has drive and dunk, like he's more of a slasher build, but I guess not. I guess he didn't have slithery and all that. That's my fault for not looking in the beginning of the game who had what. But I got my icons up again. I'm seeing the corner. I didn't want to hit it. I see the big again because he's in take. He ends up missing it, unfortunately. So just wasted possessions. Tie game in the fourth. It's going to come down to a really close game. Who can actually get stops and who's going to hit shots, obviously, like basketball is. 300-pound Lock thought he had it. Had an open shot, but he ended up missing. I come down the other end. I saw a corner. I saw my shot. I also see Big again. I put it in his hands. I wish he would have took the shot. I could have took that one too. I ended up trying to get that penny again, but this damn Lock was on me crazy. I knew he wanted that shot because what point guard doesn't want that shot? That was way too obvious. So I'm able to react quicker than he was. And now we're just scrambling again. They got very little time, and right here, terrible reach. 2.8 left on the shot clock, and that's a bad reach by him. But it's all good at the end of the day. So this possession right here, I want you to look at how I play his hip. I know he's doing Jamal. Damn, I was mixing both. John Wall snatchback and the Jamal Murray behind the back. So I'm just going to play his hip because I know what moves he's doing at this point. So that's basically how I beat people. Well, that's how I play defense to make up my lack of defense. You want to beat people with positioning. Understand what they've been doing all game. Pretty much most point guards, well, most dribblers are going to do the same moves. They really don't change much. So when you have a build with no defense, just try to focus on positioning and putting yourself in the best positions to counter their moves, I guess you can say. Right now I'm about to just be chatting because I ran out of space with my voiceover. So this is about to be one long clip. I might cut some of this, I might not, but we'll see how it goes. So there's probably going to be a lot of dry moments, but you see right there, our big just comes in too much. Their big's wide open and he finally missed, thankfully. So we come down right here. The point guard just leaves me and I'm so confused. I rushed my shot. I had earlier shot. I just sold another one. I know I had said multiple times I don't miss those open threes, but that's two that I miss. I think 2 or 3 just selling. So their guard gets to his spot and he knocks it down. So now we're down 3, and guess whose fault it is? It's my fault. So we come down the other end. I wanted the big to go, so I just went. I know they both saw the pick and roll coming, so I knew just to run right by it. They're trying to adjust off the pick and roll, and that's their focus because we've been killing them with it all game. Pick and roll, pick and pop. So just keep running straight. You saw the 300-pound Lock stop, and I just kept going, got the quick scoop, and dropped the deuce. So yeah, I missed 2 threes, but I got 30 and 11 right now. 1 turnover off the steal, off the Penny Hardaway, but we're down 2. I see my man's going up top, and I'm like, man, should I throw it? Should I not? I'm hoping he gets the dunk, but he ends up getting blocked. They dot the corner, and now we're down 5 with 1:40 left. Am I comfortable in this situation? Yes. I feel like Dame. You see me right there. I'm like, which one should I throw it to? I see the corner. I see my man's open in the paint, but I throw corner, and he knocks it down. So now, once again, we're down 2. It's a 1-possession game. I'm just getting minked right now defensively. I can't keep up with his moves. He knows what he's doing, but it's all good. That's the one thing about this build is no defense. But like I said, in a comp game, there's going to be a lock that you can switch. So I would probably be guarding one of the corner sitters. Off the inbounds, once again, that's my fault. I didn't create enough separation, create a gap for my big to get the inbound pass off of, but they don't capitalize off that turnover, and we capitalize off of their miss. So that puts us down 3. And right now, I'm just trying not to get decked. So I'm on this dude like white on rice right now, watching his every move. I'm not even looking at the ball. I'm just watching number 1 create space off of me. Man, excuse me. He creates space off of me, but I'm back on him right when the pass comes. And now I'm playing hip because I don't want him to shoot 3. 300-pound Lock is open and he misses, but they get the rebound. So now I'm playing here because I think he wants to come up top, but he ends up taking baseline, does a bailout pass. They're just passing the ball around. Once again, I'm trying not to get decks, but Now I had an option to either guard the center or the point guard, and they both had take, and they ended up taking a wide open three. So now we're down 6 again. I see big. I could have took the leg, but I didn't want it. Wanted the three, wanted a one possession game. Big man, he comes up clutch this time when it matters most. I fouled right there because I thought we had a foul to give. I didn't understand why it said one foul. I thought that meant we had one foul to give. There needs to be a general rule, but that's besides the point. He ends up missing both, and we have somebody leak out, and he ends up getting a dunk, which is huge because now it's a 1-point game, and you know who I want to foul, but we don't even have to foul because they just threw it up, and my man's read it, and he got the steal. So now I'm trying to just get the ball off the inbounds, make sure I secure it. He doesn't want to throw it because he plays me, so I'm just coming up the court trying to get it. And look at that. He does too much and ends up throwing a turnover. But what do I want to do? I seen the break, so I thought fouling would be the best case scenario because that would put him at the line, only have a chance to make it a 3-point game instead of maybe getting a 3, which would have made it a 4-point game. So 3-point game, 14.1 seconds left. Like I said, this is where I feel comfortable. So I'm just trying to get the ball on the inbounds. I end up creating enough space. I get the screen. I see Big. It ends up getting a bad pass. Big sees me. Lockdown does some stupid stuff, and he sells. He reached. Why would he reach there? He left me wide open. Close game. 5 seconds left. Tie game. Their ball now. So once again, our lock, I guess you can call him, off the inbound steal. He came up huge with those. So now once again, I'm just trying to get the ball. I get it. Lockdown is just lost. Trae Young, midi pull up. I'm not missing that shot. Game is too close. I sold too many shots. 2-point game, 0.6 left. They hit corner. He's wide open. I was praying he missed that, and he ended up missing.